We interrupt our program to bring you this important message.
Peep the program, we programmed by madmen. We bees in the trap, so in the trap we trapped in. Victimized by madness, they label us as savages. Finding salvation and salivating, sipping activists.
Hello kings and queens, I'm your host Tiana Shell and you're watching Wake Up on the New Black Network. And today we have a guest and his name is
RBG, Slip Double.
That's right. And we're going to talk about Trump versus the Mexicans. So, how do you feel about Trump being elected as president?
Man, Donald Trump is the greatest thing that happened to the Negro. And all the bunk dancing Negroes. Man, look, let me tell you, it felt so good. Before Trump was elected, Hillary got all this, everybody like, Hillary, yeah, even though she hates black folks. And black folks was like, yeah, we got Obama, we're Americans now, it took a long time. And then they went to sleep and woke up niggas. That was the greatest feeling. I like that. Thank you, Trump. Hey, he brought out the brown paper bag. I wish we had a brown paper bag so I could show Negroes if y'all darker than this, y'all got a bag.
Oh, okay, so let's talk about Trump and this Mexican wall.
Alright. So, first before we go into that, I want to read this because the United States and the media, for people that don't know, the media is the fourth branch of the military. The military don't have three branches. You think it's just the Navy, the Air Force, and the Army. No, the media is the fourth branch of the military. And if you look at the media is pumping up a lot of tension between the people within the United States and Mexico. The truth is, Mexicans are Native Americans. If you look at the Mexican-American War, that proved that to be fact. And this is on www.state.gov. You can go read this for yourself. It was fact sheets, July 12, 2016. And it's U.S.-Mexico relations. United States, it says U.S. relations with Mexico are strong and vital. The two countries share a 2,000-mile border, and bilateral relations between the two have directly impact on the lives and livelihood of millions of Americans. Whether the issues is trade or economic reform, education, exchange, citizen security, drug control, migration, entrepreneurship, and innovation, or the environment. The scope of the U.S.-Mexican relations is broad and goes beyond diplomatic and official relations. It entails extensive commercial, cultural, and educational ties with some $1.4 billion of two-way trade and hundreds of thousands of legal border crossings each day. Let me rewind back for everybody like to go at the Mexicans. It says hundreds of thousands, I have to get loud for y'all, don't get preaching with it, of legal border crossings each day. It says, in addition, 1 million American citizens live in Mexico. Mexico is U.S. tourists to Mexico over 20 million in 2013, making Mexico the top destination of U.S. travelers. Last but not least, Mexican tourists to the United States were over 14 million in 2013, and they spent an estimated 10.5 billion. So now Trump building this wall, he's going to get rid of that 10.5 billion. He's going to lock out 1 million Americans, and he's also going to bring that 1.4 billion of two-way trade. He's going to bring problems with that. So everybody that thought Trump was really going to build this wall and stop Mexicans' problem, they really don't know what they're talking about, or let alone read Operation Fast and the Furious or Operation Wide Receiver during the Bush and Obama administration. Operation Wide Receiver. It started with Operation Wide Receiver, where Mexican that was supposed to be from the drug cartel was buying lowers or pieces of guns, and they was directing them or building them and supplying them to the drug cartel. So Biden reported it, and they said, well, we're going to track them and we're going to try to track these guns. And they supposedly had put some chips to track the guns in the butt stock of some of the guns. The butt stock got sent upriver and the guns went this way. But anyway, so guns kept being ran. The guy said something, they shut it down, and they reopened it during the Obama administration. And they sending guns all into Mexico. So the same way the United States funded Afghanistan freedom fighters. Now the Afghanistan freedom fighters, and a lot of people heard of them, don't know they heard of them. And that basically is the Taliban. The United States basically went into Afghanistan and basically built up a group to fight against Russia. Now we're looking into politics. A lot of people don't understand how politics work. Basically what happened with Operation Fast and the Furious, Operation Wide Receiver, Operation Fast and the Furious, when we look at what's going on in what they consider to be the Middle East, you know, they say that they're killing people, human rights violations, all these. If we actually sit and study, and with the web today, it shows there's a lot of those happening. They funded the Sinaloa cartel. And the Sinaloa cartel, that's the only way that something like that can get that powerful and operate that close to the United States is if the United States is directly involved. Look at the Black Panthers and the Crips and Bloods. Black Panthers got decimated. Crips and Bloods thrive. That's only because it funds and it helps something that helped this machine. And what helps the machine, the prison industrial complex. Crips and Bloods feed that. And they keep it going. They keep it perpetuating. Not only that, when they have children, they put the father in jail. You bring them home. So that's what's happening now. They started going to jail too slow. So now they gotta let people in before they go home. And that's what they do. And that's what's happening. So when it comes to Trump, Mexicans in the war, if they tried to even take all the Mexicans out of the United States right now and push them back into Mexico, one thing that's going to do, that's going to shift that pendulum. One, the housing market is going to crash. Because now houses will be dirt cheap. It took over 5 million people out of probably just California alone. You feel me? So they're not going to be able to do that. That is something that is impossible. That's nothing but tough talk to rile up the white folks that want to just hate people. You know what I mean? So,
It could possibly cause a war.
Now Mexico is one country the United States do not want to war with. Look at what happened with Syria. Syrian refugees who want to come to the United States. Now that, and with the United States, most of the citizens saying no and refusing, and it's a harsh refusal. How we gonna let them over here, no more enemies? That let you know that really, do America really believe all lives matter? And what was all lives matter when they start bombing? So let's bring it back to Mexico. Now, sure, you start with the Gulf and with the Pacific. The Navy will pretty much bombard Mexico without even sending any planes, because shut Mexico down. All artillery vehicles will get bombarded, will get bombed. Not to mention the drones. They'll be toying with Mexico that way. True. But what's going to happen when the refugees start hitting that border? Now you're going to have to take the garrisons that's within the northern states and pull them off the Canadian border. And then you have to down bring them to the southern border. What's going to happen then when you got so many family members are looking on the news that Mexico has been bombed? Now you send Mexicans that's in America into an uproar. So how do you calm that down? You can't do them like you did the Japanese and put them in concentration camps. It's not going to happen. Then it'll be an onslaught. Now you got the Minutemen in full arms out there riding through the streets shooting Mexicans. So, and then, I mean, that brings us into race war now. So, the Europeans can't win a race war against any ethnic group within the United States. They can't. But they can't win a race war because it's not going to happen in all regions like that. Because once they feel like the gloves is off, now that the government is not setting up the same way they did in Tulsa, Oklahoma, when they felt the gloves was off, they could go in this new plunder and kill and no one's going to get convicted. Once they feel that way, Muslims are going to get attacked. Blacks are going to get attacked. Asians are going to get attacked. You know, so what happened now? What happened when the Koreans here start getting attacked? When a guy got into it with a Korean at a store and they just so happened to kill him, now they get back to South Korea. And the South Koreans feel like, man, the Koreans are getting killed in the United States. Now South Korea and the United States have a wedge between it. Yeah, in closing, Trump don't want those problems in Mexico. World Mexico be bloody. It's not because America's military prowess or how much military has over it and the power and the jets and all that. It's because it'll be a ground war. And It'll be sporadic, it'll be chaotic, and it'll take way more than 10 years. And it'll destroy the United States. It'll destroy the way the United States does business. And business is at the core of the U.S. It can't afford that.
Saying black is backwards like 90s crisscross fashion. Peep the program, we programmed by madmen. We bees in the trap, so in a trap, we trapped it.